The MASY program, which is a sort of an acronym for Management and Systems, which is our master's degree, or series of master's degrees, really was designed for the professional, for professional advancement. We do have very strong and rigorous academic underpinnings, but we bring real-world experience into the classroom. You'll find that our faculty, while they are academically qualified, are primarily practitioners in the field.
It's not pie in the sky, ivory tower, I only read textbooks. It is the real world. I do this because I love to do this. What I really do is I'm a consultant, and I work 7 days a week at consulting. When I teach, I bring all of that to my classroom every time, and I share that with my students.
So it's not just textbook learning. Of course, there are textbooks, but we pride ourselves with the fact that we enrich this with their real-world experience.
You know, I've been a very successful businessman for about 35 years, consulted with hundreds of companies. I've created some of the programs that you would recognize nationally. This is probably one of the greatest honors I've had in my life. The working with these students is phenomenal.
The primary reason why I teach in this program is because of the students. Whenever I teach a class, I always walk away with something that I did not know. My students are incredible. From all over the globe, we start off in week one not knowing each other, and by the midpoint, friendships have developed that we often never expect to develop.
Our students are here because they have a passion for a specific area of education. In SCPS, what we see in terms of diversity is literally close to every country in the world, all socioeconomic groups, but the thing that brings them together is an intellectual curiosity, a brilliance, and a need to succeed. These are people who are absolutely driven, not just for educational purposes, but for our students know their passion. That's what MASY is about. Management and Systems are degrees that are specific to IT, strategy and leadership, and many other areas, enterprise risk management, for instance, where people know their passion and are actually here to hone their skills at a master's level.
Upwards of 90% of the students are actually employed in various professional capacities and don't have time to take our courses full time.
One of the things that we're especially proud of is that we've built this program for busy executives. So we've built evening courses, weekend courses, and of course our spectacular online courses, so that no matter what your schedule is, you can have a full program here. And we've built them as immersion courses, so that instead of running 12 to 14 weeks, as most schools do, our courses run 6 weeks. It's the equivalent of going to a foreign country and not knowing the language, and within 6 weeks you're speaking fluently.
This is really what we've been striving for, which is to give the student the ability to advance academically, but more so professionally. And the feedback we receive from students has been very positive. I personally am very gratified to hear students tell me that they were able to utilize various learnings immediately back at work. Others who have told me that they've achieved promotions thanks to the degree and the newfound knowledge that they have from the master's degree. So once again, I would say it's a combination of academic rigor with real-world relevance. And there's an old saying in academia, which is that those who can do, and those who can't teach. Well, not here. What we have turned that around, and those who teach here can do and do in the real world, and bring that real-world realism into the classroom.